This is Reagan Reed.
And this is Wells Jordan.
And welcome to JPTV Team Blue Team Edition.
This week in today's show, we will be covering the Italy trip,
World Down Syndrome Day,
Prep's Africa trip,
Students Spring Break,
and our upcoming prom. Miller and Wynn went to and asked students and Miss Watts about their trip to Italy during spring break. They saw, ate, and learned many cool things. Let's check it out.
Okay, I'm here with Rachel Hammock. She's a senior here at Prep, and she went on the Italy trip this spring break. So, Rachel, tell me a little bit about what y'all did and what it was like.
We left on Tuesday, and we arrived in Rome on Wednesday morning. We stayed there for 2 days, and then we headed to Florence. And then after Florence, we went to Sorrento, which is right outside of Naples, and then we went back to Rome to see the Colosseum, and then flew back home.
Awesome. So, what was your favorite thing you saw?
Vatican City was really cool. There's a really cool museum with a lot of famous art, and then the Sistine Chapel is beautiful.
What was your favorite thing you ate?
Good question. I really liked gnocchi. It's like little potatoes. That's like pasta. We made some in a cooking class that we took, and it was really good.
That is awesome. Did you try any gelato?
Oh, I ate a lot of gelato.
What was your favorite flavor?
I had one that was fig flavored. That was actually very good. Figs and honey.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, I'm here with Meredith McClain. She's a senior that went on the Italy trip this spring break. So what did you learn, and what was some of your favorite things about the Italy trip?
Well, my favorite thing we did in Italy was our cooking class we took in Florence, and we made gnocchi and tiramisu, and we all there was a chef, and what was she, like a star chef? And anyways, we just got to learn how Italians make their food, and that was really fun, and working as a team to do it.
That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, I'm here with Miss Watts. She's the Latin teacher. So what did y'all learn on the Italy trip?
The Italy trip, I take this trip every couple of years, and it's part of our classical heritage program because Italy is this place where the Roman Empire started and flourished and was the home of the Latin language. So the kids get to see things like the Colosseum and the Circus Maximus and the Pantheon and all these buildings that we've studied, and we walk through the streets of Pompeii, and they could see how the Romans lived. You could even see the ruts of their wagon carts in the roads that were still there. So it really is, it's like a living museum, and the students can really learn a lot. Rather than just hearing about it or seeing it in a book, they get to live it and experience it.
That's awesome. So how is the Italy life different from American life?
I think Italians really enjoy life more. It's a much slower pace. Their dinners, we would be 2 or 3 hours just sitting at the table at dinner, just enjoying the food and the company. They just, enjoy the better things in life and family. What Meredith was saying earlier about those who cook together, the ones you love, and so they cook together. And then that's surrounded by such beautiful scenery and history and culture. You can't help but just, want to slow down and experience it all. But yet, it's still similar. There are still families. And we did get to meet some students from a school in Venice, and they were worried about exams. And but yet their school life was very different from ours. But, they were still teenagers, still students. So as much as we're different, we're still, similar.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
Yesterday was World Down Syndrome Day, and Prep loves our Seedsters. Kennedy and Reagan talked to members of the service club to see how to celebrate the special day.
I'm here with Betsy Walters, and today is March 21st, World Down Syndrome Day. And Betsy actually works at the Mustard Seed in Ridgeland, right?
Yes.
So would you tell us a little bit like how they celebrate it, what they do at the Mustard Seed, and anything else?
Well, they do a lot of different stuff. A lot of people like to host them around the Jackson metro area, and they go out and do fun events. And we actually did one last year, and it was really great.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I'm here with Miss Atkinson, and Miss Atkinson, will you tell us why World Down Syndrome Day is designated for March 21st?
Yes, it's really kind of cool. So March 21st is the day that the world has chosen to celebrate World Down Syndrome Day, where we get to celebrate our special friends and the thing that makes them unique. And what makes Down syndrome people unique is that they have 3 of chromosome number 21. So that's why on March 21st, or 3/21, we celebrate World Down Syndrome Day. And wearing crazy socks is the symbol for that because the sock is in the shape of a chromosome. And so it's just a way to show support and to bring awareness to our special friends.
That is awesome. I did not know that. And upcoming, I know we have a Shine pageant with the Seedsters because we like to be super involved with them. They're all so sweet. Can you tell us about the Shine pageant?
Yes, so the Shine pageant this year is going to be on April 27th, and it's just an opportunity for our special friends in partnership with 139 Ministries, and they started a special needs pageant and talent show. And so that's going to be on our campus on April 27th, and we need our prep students to show up and be buddies for our special friends. So we need boys and girls to sign up to be kind of the buddy all day long. They even go on stage. They help them hang out during the day and get dressed and prepared, and then go on stage and all of that. And it's an awesome experience and a super fun way to show support and to be involved in an awesome event.
That's awesome. I'm so glad that we do that. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Over spring break, a group of students went to Africa with Restoration Hope to contribute and serve in the community. So AK and Major went and talked to the students who went. Let's hear it.
I'm here with Ford Footboy,
Ben Segrist.
All right, so these two men, they went to Africa. They had a great time. They really impacted the world. And so, Ford, what was your favorite part about going to Africa?
My favorite part was seeing how happy all the kids were to see us and hang out with us.
Yeah, that's definitely great. You know, these kids definitely need a lot. Ben, what was something that just that stuck out to you?
Well, just seeing that they had nothing, but they were still so happy, and we have everything, but we still complain.
Yeah, that's right. And I've heard that these kids have just found so much joy through the love of Christ. You know, like how did that hit you when you got there?
That was always good to see, like even across the country that even like with how little they have, they can still be happy. It affected me a lot.
Yeah, and Ben?
Yes, I agree. It's good to see other followers of Christ all around the world, not just here.
Yeah, that's great. So thank y'all. We definitely got y'all went to Africa and impacted the world. Thank you. I'm here with
Betsy.
And Betsy went on the Africa trip. And Betsy, just talk about when you first arrived to Africa and just how the kids reacted and just what that felt like.
They're just all so excited to see us, and they're all full of joy and happy all the time. So it was amazing, get to see them and just reciprocate those feelings.
Right, yeah, I bet that was awesome. Anything else you want to share about how you just love the kids or just anything about Africa?
It's really life-changing when you go over there and just being able to connect with different cultures, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be back with weather after this commercial break.
As parents, we want our kids to choose the best path. At Jackson Prep, we'll have a community surrounding your child and helping your child have the confidence and skills to not just choose the right path, but to run it. Throughout their life, they'll face endless choices. That doesn't change, but they will.
What's up? I'm Taylor Caton, and here's your weather for the week. Starting Saturday, there is a high of 68 and a low of 48. Monday, we have a high of 71 and a low of 53. And on Tuesday, there's a high of 72 and a low of 55, but there's a chance of rain, so make sure you have your umbrella. Wednesday, we have a high of 69 and a low of 46. And Thursday and Friday, we are back in the 70s with a high of 70 and a low of 42. That's all for weather this week. We'll be right back with sports after the short commercial break.
Welcome to the Patriot Shop. We have gym shorts, we have sweatshirts, zip-ups, and jackets, and so many shirts of all sizes. We also have beanies, bucket hats, visors, and more. And you can always find water bottles, tote bags, and even umbrellas. We have phone wallets, makeup bags, and mini basketballs for your little ones. And we even have stadium chairs. And don't forget about blankets. See you at the Patriot Shop.
Welcome back. I'm Olivia Matthews, and I've got your sports. Since we've been gone, the baseball boys took a trip to the coast. First, the junior high baseball team lost to Ocean Springs with a close score of 4-3. The varsity baseball team played Ocean Springs also, losing 3-0. The varsity brought it back, playing Second Baptist School with a crushing score of 8-4. To end their time at the Battle of the Beach, the baseball boys then defeated Montgomery Bell Academy with an awesome score of 10-5. Earlier this week, both varsity and junior varsity played Hartfield Academy. Junior varsity lost 4-1 and varsity won with an overpowering score of 8-1. That's it for sports, and we'll be right back after this short commercial break.
During your time here at Prep, you're going to find a home for academics, a home for the arts, a home for athletics.
Schedule your tour today.
The Jackson Prep PAT has played an instrumental role in providing a multitude of tools to better equip teachers and enhance the prep experience for students. Through the generosity of Jackson Prep parents, patrons, and funds raised from the Party for Prep, the PAT has purchased drones used at athletic events and competitions, virtual reality headsets, equipment for science labs, laptops and smartboards, additional finishing tools for the woodshop class, broadcast equipment, and so much more. This equipment impacts each student and teacher from our youngest patrons in K-3 all the way to our seniors. The PAT is grateful for the support our parents have provided over the years. Join us on Saturday, April the 6th at Dueling Hall for Party for Prep as we let the good times roll and raise money to enhance our student education.
Reagan, what did you do over spring break?
I went to the beach, but Percy and Avery went around the school and asked students about their spring break. Let's see what fun stuff went on during their week off.
Hi, I am here with sophomores Olivia McMaster, Carolyn George, and Percy Kellum. And what did y'all do for spring break?
I stayed at home, rested.
That's good, that's good.
I went to California.
Okay, and what'd you do?
I went to the beach.
That's awesome. And who'd you go to California with and where? That's so fun.
I went with my aunt and cousin, and we went to like LA, Sausalito, just around.
That's awesome. And then what'd you do at the beach? Who all did you go with? Did you go with anyone?
With my family, and some of my friends were there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I bet you had a great, relaxing week. Was Lulu home?
She was.
That's fun. I bet you had some sister bonding.
It was so fun.
Well, thank y'all. I hope y'all's spring breaks were amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, I am here with senior Will Dungy. And Will, where'd you go for spring break?
I went to PCB.
PCB? What y'all do in PCB?
We sat out on the beach and we tanned.
That's awesome. Who'd you go with?
I went with a bunch of friends that are in college.
Oh, so like any prep alums?
Yeah, Colton and who else?
Oh, so you were Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay, well you got to name the prep people. It's fine. That's such an amazing trip. What was your favorite memory?
Sleeping.
Sleeping? That's great. Thank you. Senior Ann Stewart Woodson. And Ann Stewart, where did you go for spring break?
I went to Deer Valley, Utah with Eliza.
That's awesome. Did you go skiing?
I did. We went twice.
What did you do the rest of the time? Hung out with family?
Yeah, hung out with family, quality time, resting, walking, hot tub, yeah.
Yeah, that's so fun. And would you go back? What would you rate the trip?
10 out of 10. It was really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I'm here with Laird Johnson. And Laird, what was your spring break plans?
I went to Jamaica.
That's so fun. I've been to Jamaica. Did you go Jamaican bobsledding?
No.
Well, that's sad. I hope you go again and do that. Well, what was your favorite part about the trip?
I mean, it was all right, just sitting by the pool.
Sitting by the pool? That's awesome. Thank you. I am here with seniors Barrett Law and Cooper McCurley. And Barrett, what was your spring break plans?
I went to Seaside.
Seaside with who?
All my homies.
Were you in Seaside?
I was.
Well, that's awesome. What was y'all's favorite memory?
Sleeping.
Okay, I've had too many people say that. Pick a new one.
Eating.
That's awesome. What about you?
John Woods.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, I am here with juniors Carson Mallard and Sophie Young. And what did y'all do for spring break this year?
I went to Rosemary. I went to North Carolina.
That's awesome. And did either of y'all go with any friends or just family?
I went with friends. Just the fam.
That's awesome. And both of y'all, what was y'all's favorite memories about your trip?
bracelet, so that was fun.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
I got stalked.
Stalked? Oh my god, wait, by who?
I don't know, this rando guy.
Okay. What, like how?
He like followed us to our cabin.
Okay, well, shoot.
Yeah.
Good for you. Great spring breaks. Thank y'all.
Wells, who are you taking to prom?
I'm taking Avery Williams. It's going to be really fun. Speaking of prom, Bex and I went around the school and talked to some people about the dance. P-R-O-M. 4 letters that make up a very important word we call prom. Prom is a very special thing and holds a nice spot in the hearts of Jackson Prep students. We'll be going around today and asking people what they think about this special occasion that's coming up in less than 1 week. We'll be asking about dances, their favorite dance moves, after-party outfits, and much more. Stay tuned. I'm here with Jack and Mostada. Jack, I assume you're going to prom. You're a pretty good-looking guy.
I am going to prom, Wells, and I am a good-looking guy, so thank you.
So how many days are you taking?
You know, give or take 10 or so.
10 or so. Could you name one of them?
Yeah, the one that just comes off the top of my head is I'm taking Reagan Reed to prom.
Oh, Reagan Reed. Cool.
Yes. Yeah, she's a student at prep.
She is, yes. And so that means that prom tickets are cheaper for you, which is helpful.
Yeah,
what do you think about
They're still not cheap.
Yes,
So,
still not cheap.
I don't know what that's about, but
I personally think that prom should have like floating pigs and, you know, some pretty fancy stuff if they're going to be costing that much money.
I mean, yeah, and cool on the floating pig. That's a pretty top tier priority, but pretty expensive too. So I guess I can understand it. If there are floating pigs there, I'll understand the ticket prices then.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here with
Christopher McHenry.
And he is going to prom with. So, theme for your after party bus. You thinking like, I don't know, early 2000s?
Yeah. Wow. You were spot on. Jeez, how did you know that? Oh my, dude, you should consider this professionally. This is good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're doing
like party planning or podcast.
Both.
Both.
Dual threat. We're doing the Y2K theme, early 2000s. Little style baggy jeans, backwards basketball jerseys.
What?
Someone's not really up to date with the.
I thought it was backwards basketball hats. And then
you can most things are backwards. So yeah, there's a lot of backwards stuff going on. Even though we went forward during that year, but I guess we're going backwards for the theme.
Oh, like spring forward.
Ooh.
I'm here with John Woods and Christian McHenry. Christian McHenry is a senior at Jackson Prep. John Woods is a senior at Jackson Prep. They're both going to prom. Chris, who are you taking to prom?
Hart Maley.
Hart Maley. How do you spell that? I'm just kidding. Who are you taking to prom?
E.C. Lumen.
E.C. Lumen. So, as far as I can tell, that's not somebody from Jackson Prep. Has it been a hassle getting them to prom?
No, it has not been a hassle.
Well, that's good. I know the Jackson Prep likes you to sign a lot of papers and get the other principal to do stuff, and sometimes we wonder if that's a little much and if they could just let you take your date.
It is a little frustrating at times, but, you know, it's not too bad. So,
is it worth it for Lumen?
It is. I guess it's worth it, Wells.
Okay. All right, final question. If you could take one celebrity to prom, but they're dead or have written an Oscar-winning novel.
Wait, Oscars for movies.
Wait, what's the other one?
There's Pulitzer Prize. That's the
Pulitzer Prize. If you go with, or they have written a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, who would you take?
And so it needs to be a dead author.
No, they're either dead or they've written a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel.
I'll go with O.J. Simpson.
Let's get one more. Let's make it a woman.
I'll go with Susan B. Anthony. She did a lot for women, and it was just happy International Women's Day to all the women.
Okay. And prom, Thursday, March 28th. So, one last question. If you could take any celebrity who's deceased to prom, who'd you take?
Deceased to prom?
I got one.
Or who has made a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel? They don't have to be dead.
Let him go.
Deceased, Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. You can also choose Megan Fox.
That's a good
She's
one.
not deceased.
Yeah, I just gave an extra one for him.
Any actor? Robin Williams.
Other part is a lot.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams to prom.
You want to take a dude to prom?
Yeah. He's interviewing you now.
You want to take a dude to prom?
Yeah. As we're signing off, what dance move are you going to be doing at prom? You can do it off the screen if you'd like.
What are you gonna be doing? That give me some inspiration.
Probably something like. What are you going to be doing?
I'll probably bust out something along the lines of.
All right, we'll see you later. Have a good day. That's it for JPTV Blue Team Edition.
And we'll catch you next time, and
Go Prep.